welcome to my home for Christmas this year. I wanted to share with you all of the things that I did for decorating, and we're just going to jump right in and start in my living room with the Christmas tree. So I tried as much as I could to give it a vintage feel. I was trying to bring back those nostalgic memories of when I was a kid and thinking of the way that my granny decorated, and she used tinsel and just all of the ornaments that she could find that she loved. So I tried to mimic that as much as I could in my tree, and I was so happy with how it turned out. Then over here on the side, I just added some simple throw pillows and a blanket, and I put ribbons in all kinds of different places. So like here on this pot with some greenery, and then I added these beads that I got from an estate sale. And then some of it I think came from Hobby Lobby. But I've been really happy with how everything has looked this year. I just want to keep adding more and more vintage touches throughout my house as much as I can. There's just something special that it brings that I can't really explain. It just makes me feel more homey. Here on the coffee table, I have some thrifted pieces, some candles, and some books. Got our Bibles here so that it's easy to read through them and study them when we are ready to. And it just feels cozy. I'm so thankful to find all these thrifted pieces to add into my house, and I cannot wait to keep adding more to my collection. So before I show you the rest of the house, I wanted to share this phone case from a brand called Case because the timing actually ended up being perfect. A couple of weeks ago, our dog Sammy got sprayed by a skunk, and it got into everything in ways that I could have never imagined. And one of the things it got was my phone case. So I was so thankful when Case reached out and sent me their Magic Stand 360 phone case. So it is patented and it rotates a full 360 degrees. So it makes it very easy to use it hands-free while you're doing whatever it is that you need to do. And they have a lot of color options to choose from, but the Christmas red one is so pretty. It's very classic and vintage, which you know is just right up my alley. It's the kind of red that like you can just use it year round. So they actually are running a limited time sale on Amazon right now. So I will put all the links below if y'all want to check it out. They also have this really cute wallpaper that you can use. It would make such a great stocking stuffer or a gift, or just a new case for yourself if you need one. So thank you again to Case It is so nice to not have a case that smells like skunk. Here in my hutch, I added a bunch of little Christmas things that I love. Some of them are thrifted and some of them are gifts from friends, like these postcards. My friend Dusty sent me those. And then a lot of these things I got from yard sales or thrift stores just over the past year or two. And in here, I didn't take everything out this year. I just added Christmas stuff to what was already there and kind of maneuvered around and changed the placement of some things. I think that will make it a lot easier for me when I'm putting everything away. We are so close to Christmas, it's hard to believe that it's going to be time soon to put everything up. But I really was trying to lean into that vintage and nostalgic feeling that I was talking about that I was doing with the tree. And I really think that Christmas decorating, or any kind of decorating really, should be all about just putting things that you personally love out. It doesn't matter if it's perfectly matched or if it has a perfect theme. I know some people are into that. There's times that I can be as well. But the most important thing is that it's just things that you love and that you enjoy, and the people in your house. And I think that's what is the most fun thing about having a home. It's just being able to do whatever it is that you want to do in there to make it feel pretty and homey. But this here is my buffet, and I had a different look for it when I started out, but I ended up changing some things because I do that. I will decorate and then go back through and change stuff like 5-10 times. But you can do that if you want to. That's what's fun. I have some pieces from Hobby Lobby. I have some thrifted pieces all mixed together. I love doing that, just bringing in the new and the old and giving it your own unique look. So we are moving into my kitchen, and here on my baker's rack, I just added ribbon to all of my grains and things like that. I got some beans and rice here as well. And then I just put a few more little pieces. Like I said, for the hutch, I added things in more than taking stuff away. And I just really like what that did. It actually made it less stressful to decorate. I enjoy decorating, but sometimes I can get in my head that things need to be just perfect. And so by just adding something in to what was already there, I think that helped me a lot. But I'm really happy with the kitchen. I don't do too much into the kitchen because mine is pretty small. So for the most part, I need a lot of it to be functional. And I just add pieces where I have the room while still maintaining the counter space and things like that that I need for our everyday life. Now we are in my husband's office / our sunroom, and this year I was able to do another Christmas tree in here, which was so fun to get to decorate 2 different trees. But he has a cabin and like sportsman theme going on in here, so I tried to make his tree match that as much as I could, and he said he was very happy with how it turned out. So that's what matters, is that he was happy with it. And it gives a really cozy feeling into this room. And then I added some deer and some candle holders over here, put some ribbon on things, and we have this little heater in here that has like a flame, and it's just, oh, when you're sitting in this room, it feels amazing. But I put some things here on the coffee table. A lot of this is thrifted. Some things are from Hobby Lobby. And then I put some ribbon around this little duck here. That's what I was saying about like adding Christmas into things. You don't always have to take everything away. Sometimes you just need something as simple as some ribbon to make things feel better. And it's really nice to be able to do that in your house instead of always feeling like you have to buy a whole bunch of things to put out. Sometimes you just need a roll of ribbon. It can go a long ways. So much for being here today to tour my house for Christmas time. I really appreciate you taking the time to be on my channel this year. I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you next year.